Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Alpha Pension Group Retirement Recap for Thursday, April 23rd. With me is Rob Milas, our Chief Investment Officer, and Mark Salamone, our lead consultant. Rob, looks like oil had a little bit of a rebound, still really depressed, but looks like it came back and that helped the markets yesterday.
Yeah, indeed, Rich. So in the words of Michael Douglas, green is good. So yesterday, there was a lot of green in the equity markets, with the S&P up about 2.3%. So that recouped some of the losses that we had incurred the day before. And really, it was, as you said, kind of a calming of the oil markets. We've had the announcement of the advanced stimulus action. So that's all good news. And then all 11 sectors of the S&P 500 were in positive territory. So that's great. And as you mentioned, WTI crude popped up about 19% to almost $14 a barrel. Crazy to think about $14 a barrel as an advance, but that's where we're at in this world.
Sounds good, Rob. Yeah, gas prices are like the price per gallon that like when I was in high school, which is pretty crazy. So, but good that's coming back. That'll certainly stabilize the market a little bit. I'm going to turn it over to Mark, who has some information about retirement savers and trying to help them out in this COVID-19 world.
Which I didn't know that was the price of gas in the 50s. But so what we have here in this slide is the Insured Retirement Institute's proposal to try to help those that are affected by COVID-19. So all these lobbying groups right now are coming out with these ideas, and a lot of them are great. So the 5 ideas they've come out with recently are the following: increasing the required minimum distribution age to 75. So right now that's age 72 effective this year. So that'd be changed and increased to 75. Eliminating barriers to allow greater use of lifetime income products. So as you know, those are lifetime income annuities where people can take money, put them into an insurance product and hope that that money lasts the rest of their life, kind of a way to budget or create like a pension-like income. Number 3, allowing catch-up contributions for those affected by COVID-19. So for those that participate in IRAs and 401ks, when you hit a certain age, you can put more than the IRS limit. Well, this would now expand that not to just be age-driven, but also those affected by COVID-19. Number 4, expanding the retirement saving opportunities for nonprofit organization employees. So as you know, nonprofit organization employees typically are involved with retirement plans offered by the nonprofits. When this type of situation comes up and they're not working, this hopefully allows for additional ways for them to save. Last but not least, clarify the startup tax credit for incentivizing small businesses to join multiple employer plans and pooled employer plans. Again, an option to hopefully improve retirement savings and to really create a better quality of retirement plans for those in those situations.
Great information. Thanks, Mark. I appreciate it. And, we talked a lot about on the recap, the small business program called the PPP program, which, was out of money a couple of weeks ago. And recently this week, we hope today will be funded with some more money. But, what we're learning now is some very large institutions have been taking money from this small business association. I can't stress that term enough, loan program. So we talked about yesterday, I made a little remark about Harvard University. But on this slide, you see some huge publicly traded companies that have taken a tremendous amount of money from this program. So for example, J. Alexander Holdings, which is a publicly traded restaurant group, took $10 million. Quantum Corporation, which is a publicly traded data storage, another $10 million. If you go to the slide in the middle, the DMC Global, technically they qualify as a small business under the qualifications because they have less than 500 employees and some of the other rules of that legislation. But again, the spirit of this is not for publicly traded companies to take $6 million. And the reason why we're so passionate about that here at Alpha Pension Group is because we service small businesses. And we know that some clients who were looking and hoping to get some of this lifeline money to fund their business simply weren't able to. So going back to what we talked about yesterday, so Harvard University actually did return the money back to the program. It was around $9 million. So that's great to hear. And maybe that'll hold true for some of the companies that you see on here that, again, the spirit of the legislation wasn't so large publicly traded companies could get the money. It's for small businesses. So thanks for watching here on Thursday. We will see you tomorrow on Friday for our weekly recap. Have a great day.